stepping up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep the shipping vibe. If you down the ride, never try. You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym, hit the field. Yeah, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yes, sir. They did it. Now, who is this in the backfield? A little dark to be Christian McCaffrey now, isn't it?
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year.
Boy, look,
5 yards on the game's first
boy ran
play,
so hard last year
down.
that it changed his skin color.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 24, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I was eating my spaghetti.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Play fake. Bridgewater rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, I thought he caught that.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
I thought he caught that. What?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, come on. That shoestring is dead.
Before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Man already got me on my feet. Excuse me.
Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
You know where I'm going with it?
McCoy.
Oh! Got off that block.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I need this.
From the shotgun. Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And that's their first sack in this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
To try again after the sack. Wilson steps
away
to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Charles, they moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit,
right down the middle.
Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
They get it.
Now Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
That's a money pass.
Des Bryant, his first
DB. Des Bryant.
As his guys are able to
I thought he was injured.
First here in this opening quarter.
Welcome to the game, Des.
Point up and through by Myers, and that makes the score 7-0.
I didn't got Des Bryant back. I gotta look at my injury reports. God dang it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good lick, Trey.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them forward bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light.
I need that fumble.
Green light means
I need that fumble.
Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
To throw again on second.
Oh, you threw it right on my head. I can't even be mad at that.
The tight end.
Oh, that's me trying to cheat the play. That's me trying to cheat the play. We good. We good. We good.
Big ones.
We good. Why you can't cheat the play? Why you don't cheat the play?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Oh, man, that's why you don't cheat the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Bridgewater.
Oh, he's giving it to you! He's giving it to you! Come on, Bobby was on that.
Inside the 20. 25 yards that time. This is McCaffrey.
Bobby was, oh, man. That second week in a row, they didn't scrub Bobby like that. Ain't gonna lie to you.
That's now 35 yards.
They better stop scrubbing my man, folks.
On second and very short.
We own that.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That bar been locked up out there.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Under pressure, and he'll go
That's
down.
good. That's good grades on
What
that.
ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
You've got plenty of games in your career.
That's what I like.
I do, and I think
That's
we'll
what we
see
like.
it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Bridgewater to throw for it on
Yes, sir!
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Yes, sir! Bobby!
He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick six last year, but it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs, and they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm not worried about it.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
And there we saw
That's Bobby!
Blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2.
No, sir!
That is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now Bridgewater.
No, sir! He caught
his target, Samuel. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
As a defender, I always found the slot route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from it.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
Eluding the pressure right. That was going to one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
I see you, boy.
It's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
I see you, boy. Cut up with me then.
Nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
Wilson and an alley run. Nice work
not
to
about
get
to kill
7
Russ.
out of that, and it's 2nd
Need him
down.
for the playoffs.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's
See
not
that
there,
safety
what do you
coming
do?
down?
He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Check 3. Switch.
On 2nd down. It's McCoy. And he's going to be met at the
You
line
can't
of
tell me that
scrimmage and
hole
taken
wasn't there
down.
for a moment.
He got
It was
maybe
there.
a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Man had to.
So 3rd and 2. This quite
See that
possibly
blitz?
4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with McCoy.
Hey, that's a good
And
read,
McCoy
though.
is going to be stopped up
That's a good
short.
read.
He didn't get it. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Now it's Wilson.
You already know where I'm going with it.
He can run for it, and he will. 8
You
yards
already
that
know where
time,
I'm
able to
going with
take
it with
off,
it.
and the result is a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCoy.
Ooh.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flushed down right. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Bobby!
Brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now after the completion,
when Bobby on fire, he can't be stopped. Bobby!
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Oh, I got 2 X Factors on right now? We hot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to McCaffrey, complete. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Bridgewater. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll have a first down past the 40.
That's a good run.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage to the pick. He learned better there.
Bobby would have made contact. That's
a fun shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Why you trip? Keep running.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Tripping over people. From 2.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception. And for the 3rd time here,
Bobby.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby.
That boy, Bobby.
These guys are going to take over
that boy, Bobby.
31-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before. For NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
A big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now
the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, we was locked.
With 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just thank the Lord for my blessings and keep on pushing.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Oh, I may have missed.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And how about this line out of the locker room? Onside
ambush!
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
They had that on too.
You and I both know the special teams coordinators.
Damn, that'd have been momentum right there. That would have been momentum. That'd have been crucial.
I'll guarantee he's
time to kill it though.
We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Violent look.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Third quarter,
you
got the
kick
lead.
the ball.
Ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game.
I know he lost money on his
running
contract.
game can really benefit your team right now.
He had to. For sure.
Again, it's McCoy.
Get that block. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
19 yards.
Oh, I gotta get that 100.
Move the chains.
I gotta get that hundo.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
No, that's not what
I
you
think
want to
he's
do.
got more
Back
than
him
a
up.
shot, but what
That's
he's
not what you
going to
want to
need
do.
here down the stretch this late in the season.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 on the play.
Smell a touchdown.
And bring up a third down.
I smell one cooking.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Brian Burns in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Play football today.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt.
Ooh, I missed. Oh!
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists.
Little boy, that boy's on hot over there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
No, sir.
Intercepted.
Oh!
Sideline. No, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds.
Oh,
so
my
this
God.
is just an incompletion here.
Come on, Madden. You got to give me the interception just for he
From the
caught it with
21
one hand.
and second and
With
10.
one, not two, with one.
To throw, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right.
Yes, sir.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You're not hawking.
Griffin with a pick. And
Hey,
he's going to score. It's a Seahawks
No, you know the
touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more
Who's that, DJ Moore?
And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Bridgewater on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side.
Yes, sir.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Damn it.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I couldn't even get back there with Bobby, so I had to let that one go.
Incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice
I'm trying
guy.
to figure out where's my
savage.
center back that should have dropped back
Correct.
in that 3.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
I don't like that.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. The tight end Seth DeVal, the intended receiver. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now.
That boy Bobby is a deadly man.
Correctly, 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted
he got off that block.
I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now.
He got off that block.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I let my boy McCoy hit 100.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And an alley to run.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do?
Rush is not the reason you should be mad.
And avoiding the big hit. Double play.
Oh, he got him there.
Is in for the Seattle touchdown. LaShawn McCoy. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Oh, he ran
so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
Oh, Bobby! Get over!
That makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up
God dang it.
Give him 18.
That was
it's a Carolina
in your
first down. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, yes!
And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Another 7 interception game.
And it should
We
be
some ball hawk and
before the
Seahawks.
quarter ends.
Yes, sir. There's 6 interceptions.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
He just needed one.
A loss of 2 there. Second down.
He just needed one, coach.
Interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what
76 got to move forward.
Speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I need you to
Coach,
move.
you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball.
It was double team and it's hit. Now the ball. A call on Walker's skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, they don't care if it was luck or skill.
Oh, God. We balling. I ain't even mad at these boys. They deserve a whole week off. They balling on a different level.
And he will score.
They balling on a different level.
LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
I'll be mad as a defensive coordinator. Like, we just got an interception.
On the field now
Your
as they
ass
will
gonna
send
fumble.
this one away.
Get your ass out the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That'll be taken in by Anderson.
Someone up and grab
the
that one.
Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Respect. He earned that one.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number 1 cover guy
give it to
on
him. He earned
defense.
it.
It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle.
Sir,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys are going to get
Eric
the
Berry had to
football
get
at
him
the
one.
23-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start on the ground with McCoy.
I cannot. Y'all cannot block long enough for
scrimmage, and he goes
Give me
down
a
right
loose.
there.
Give me a good block.
Tyre White
I
had
just
the
need
top
one.
10 in tackles last year, up to make the play. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy.
You getting thrown by a cornerback?
We have not seen that much today.
You're right. You're right.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I can't even focus. That's about to be the game of the week, though. The Colts versus the Saints. Oh, yeah, I got to watch that one. I'm gonna be at work watching
now
that
they'll throw it with Wilson.
Oh.
And an alley to
Cut up
run. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And they're going to have
Cut up with me,
first
Russ.
down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down.
Everybody on the
and
line
avoids
with it,
the hit for good measure.
On first down, McCoy.
I don't know what was going on there.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
You don't do that.
From the 39, Wilson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it, and he gets it down to the 32. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Easy. 25.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in
Boys
this one.
not letting him out his sight.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got him in.
Oh, my gosh.
And he will score.
What did y'all eat before the game? What did
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
This is the film Madden looks at when we say this is a Madden bullshit game.
Extra point up and through.
But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take my bullshit and run the run.
Swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Boy, the Cowboys dropped an 80 piece this
That's
week.
fielded in the end zone.
Whoever got the Cowboys put 80 on their opponent. Oh my God.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater.
Yeah. KJ Wright. You got to let Bobby intercept that.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has
Bobby
been
trying to make up for the last few weeks to begin scoring.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He finds Roberts complete.
Bobby!
Taken down, but not before they
Every time I see you on the you knit a play, I love it.
A big 3rd down pickup.
And I love the coach.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
I call that.
Hey, I'm calling it right now. Defensive player of the week, Bobby.
2nd down, a very solid gain.
It's gonna be Bobby. Bobby, defensive player of the week.
From the 41, Bridgewater set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing is Bridgewater. He gets this into
I can't get on Bobby fast enough.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made.
Clicking too fast. I can't get to Bobby.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 1st down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. That's
Oh,
going
he
to
caught that?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he gets halfway there. Down.
Can I get that blowout? Come on.
So now with
Stop
6
playing.
seconds
Just
remaining,
let me
we
get that
a timeout on the
job.
field.
I earned it. I earned it. Let me get it.
Second and goal from the 1.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Again, McCaffrey.
No, sir.
He's going to lose yardage here.
Let me get
And we will get a
it.
timeout.
Stop playing with
2
me.
ticks left.
Let me just get the
This
blowout.
defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. McCaffrey
Yes, sir!
And he goes backwards on this one.
Good game, noob. You know we're going to run it back.
Seven.
You know we're going to run it back off
The
franchise.
victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was that